Good afternoon, everybody. Greetings to all of us who were present on Tuesday, March 12, 2022. The debate activity was carried out badly with topic toxic friend and environment. Today's debate consists of two teams, namely the affirmation teams, the opposition teams, and the nature team. Before the implementation begins, please introduce yourself.
Okay, let me introduce myself. My name is Novita Girsang, and my student registration number is 2030, 2010, 2016.
And my name is Rio Marbun, and my student number 30, 20, 2020, 10, and 26.
Okay, my name is Manuel Carlos. My student number 20301020101012.
Okay, today topic we will discuss is about toxic friend and environment. Toxic friends is a term that refers to a friend who does not support and make a positive contribution to your life. The environment is the main root in toxic friends. Do you agree or disagree with this statement?
I really agree with this statement because the bad influence in the environment will cause the pattern of life to follow a negative direction.
For me, according to statement from Novita, I don't agree to because unhealthy friends or friendship don't just pass through the environment. Someone already has bad or unhealthy traits from his character or habits.
From me, I strongly agree with the statement of Napita because in the habit or nature of a person usually will be formed through the environment in which he lives.
Okay, when we have unhealthy friendship, we have to live or deal the friendship bonds. Do your friends agree with this statement? Novita maybe can answer the question.
Okay, I totally agree with this statement because to avoid an activity that can harm our life, the best option is to remove the friendship bond. Healthy friendship will have a healthy effect on our life.
Okay, from me, I don't agree with the statement from Nobita because we can try to fix a friend who has a bad character by bringing him to do something positive. It may take a lot of time, but as time goes on, a person's character will change when he doesn't something routine.
I don't agree with the statement of Rio because if a person, nature, or habit is very difficult to change and it returns to the person concerned, if you already have bad habit, it will be very difficult to fix it. The best step is to find healthy friendship and live unhealthy friendship.
The occurrence of this toxic friend may have been started as a result of yourself. At first, they just follow it alone.
I agree with the statement that the beginning of falling into the toxic friends environment start from our oneself because maybe at the first he just joined in so he feels a lot of friends even though he chose the wrong friends, so he feel into the toxic friends environment, although most of the reason a person enter in toxic friends environment, there are also family problems.
I'm sorry again, Novita, but I don't agree with your opinion about the beginning of someone falling into a toxic friend environment caused by himself. Because in your final opinion, I mentioned earlier that it could be due to family problems that made the child feels like affectionate, so they that can choose the wrong accusation, namely the toxic friend environment.
I agree with the opinion of Novita and also the opinion of Rio because it is clear that the beginning of the someone falling into a toxic friend environment can be caused by oneself in the first place. However, it is possible that previously there had been problems in the family that caused the child to feel stressed until they finally made the wrong association and fell into a toxic friends environment.
When a child falls into a toxic friend environment, parents should play an important role in supervising their child's association.
I agree with this statement because we know how the attitude that should be taken by parents is to act as the main educator for their children. So what parents should do is look after and ask how the condition of their children is good from the association and also the problem experienced by the child.
Yes, from your opinion, I agree because if the condition of the child is good, starting from his relationship with his family, he gets love from his parents. Of course, their children will also choose good relationship because they have been well educated by their parents and have received good affection, so that it will close the possibility of the child falling into the toxic friend environment.
I totally agree with the opinion of Nobita and Rio, which is where we can conclude that in the family, if it is good to educate their children and also give love to their children, then harmony is formed in the family. Thus, the child will also feel comfortable and not stressed, and will also choose good association.
Humans are social creatures. Therefore, the social environment, especially friendship relationship, affects a person's character and physiology. The environment is one aspect that affects the nature, the behavior of a person, which result emergence of toxic properties in a person.
Yes, I agree with this opinion that sometimes we really need a friends and need to thanks to be if we have a close friend, our behavior will be gradually changed. Our nature is not much different because the activities we are do is the same. So if we fall into toxic friendship will indirectly grow with us. So be careful to sort out friends.
I don't agree with your opinion because if someone character or has become a habit, it's very difficult to get rid of, even though they are in a good environment. Even someone has already has a toxic character will still result in unhealthy friendship. And the opinion of the second speaker, I don't agree because it comes back from its other personal self. It's he knows something bad that can damage his life. His limits to not follow toxic.
I agree with Rio because the one who determines a good life or not is ourselves. We have friends who have bad characters. If we can maintain boundaries and control ourselves, then we can be farthest from a bad life without having to break ties. Friendship realization.
Okay, enough of today activities. Uh, Good afternoon and see you at the next event.